global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Many Nigerians have been expecting some sort of change in Labour Party, but no one expected it to come this quick and this soon. And one of the top chieftains of Labour Party is beginning to react over the myriads and myriads of structural deficiency going on in the party. But the fear is, will Labour Party be able to hold a strong house before 2027 election, or will we be looking at carcass where the real deals have left the party? Well, my colleague is in the house. Before we go to the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, we set bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, a former spokesperson for the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council, Kenneth Okonkwo, has failed to rule out the possibility of joining another party. Now, in the viral video, the former Labour Party scribe said he would not rule out going back to anything because change is constant. He also lampooned the Labour Party for what he described as the party's inability to conduct an acceptable national convention. I don't rule out going back to anything because change is constant. My own Labour Party is not impressing me. So what are you talking? Assuming they continue in this trajectory where they cannot even hold acceptable national convention, then you tell me I will be there, he stated. In May 2024, it was reported that Okonkwo had suspended his relationship with the Julius Abure-led National Working Committee of the Labour Party. Now, Kenneth, a Nollywood actor turned politician, described the last national convention of the party organized under Abure's leadership as criminal and corrupt. He was formerly a member of the All Progressive Congress before he left in 2022 and teamed up with the then campaign of Peter Obi. Obi was the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 elections. And in a post on the social media handle announcing he was severing his relationship with the Abure-led NWC of the party, Okonkwo said, and I quote him word for word, "I am suspending my relationship in all ramifications with the purported Abure-led National Working Committee of Labour Party. For me, it's either a new Nigeria or nothing. I prefer to lose doing the right thing to winning doing the wrong thing. Nothing can wash out criminality, corruption, and incompetence with which the purported national convention was purportedly organized by Abure. I did not leave the comfort of a ruling party APC because I believe that they are incompetent and dishonest only to come and join another incompetent and corrupt association, which is the current Abure-led National Working Committee of Labour Party." Now, this is Kenneth Okonkwo talking. Do I dare say that there was something he was looking out for in Labour Party he didn't get, and since he's not getting it, why would I, become just a floor member when I can actually be among the big boys in APC? What's your take on all these reactions?
Well, the truth remains that even as we are fostering for a better Nigeria, pushing for a better Nigeria, everybody also is pushing for the betterment of his own life, because as much as the life of all Nigerians matters, your own life also matters. And these guys are trying to build a political structure for themselves. He's not very much involved in acting as before. He's trying to see how he can get his way into politics, and coming into politics, no matter where I am, based on the knowledge and experience I've had thus far, I should be among the executives of a political party where I'll be a key decision maker. And this is not playing out as it should be, you understand? So he's now looking at going back to APC. But then one of the things I can say I identify in politicians, especially in Nigerian politicians, is that they don't have an ideology. They don't really have what they stand for. All what they are thinking of is how they can satisfy their personal selfish gain. It's all there. Now, I told someone some time ago that no matter how you want to fight corruption, every Nigerian that is involved in leadership or involved in politics have a strand of corrupt feelings inside of him. such that if someone come too clean, they may not like the person. But then you don't have to be. Some of them do they are corrupt, but they don't want you to go to the extreme. So right now, based on what we have seen thus far, but what on the see say, it's jailing for other guys who had stood with APC, and since we are looking at the next 8 years, then why don't I, go back? But when you do that, it tells Nigerians that you don't have what you are standing for. So it's better he hangs in there, because if you
Fight the corruption.
and fight the corruption, but then even if he cannot fight the corruption, I strongly believe that by 2026, Peter Obi will be thinking of kickstarting his own movement, his own political party, because I know so well that Labour Party is a bunch of corrupt politicians taken from all the other subset of politics in Nigeria, that's from other parties, and they now make up that Labour Party. So right now, all of them are looking at, man, we've been here laboring for as long as now. The time for us to shine has come. So everybody seems not to allow anything to slip off their hand. And that's what we experience. That's why he can't stand it. That's why you're seeing him reacting the way he's doing.
I want to ask one more question. I would have thought during the build up of the elections that he would have gone for either House of Rep or senatorial seat. But he chose to be the presidential campaign spokesperson for Peter Obi. And if you are among the presidential campaign team, you cannot vie for a position. And if he had vied for any position,
He would have won.
he would have won, and he wouldn't have been lamenting like he is right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, was he thinking he didn't have the popularity to push, or I wouldn't know. But what's your take on this, really?
I think ministerial appointment was before his face. Right? He was thinking of ministerial appointment. Imagine, one of the things I've noticed about senators and lawmakers, they do not really appear much in the picture as it should be when it comes to media, in publicity and all of that. So I feel that he was looking at me based on promises that possibly may have been made in the secret. He was thinking that at least, even if it's nothing, I will be one of the key ministers under the government of Obi. But unfortunately, Obi's stuff did not play out, and that's why you're seeing him is agitating and looking at the future. Let's tell ourselves the truth. I don't see Obi winning the next election, except I don't know by divine providence. But to say ordinarily, Obi cannot in Nigeria, and I can say it over as far as Bola Tinubu is alive, strong, and healthy. Obi cannot win because already he came in. Why did he got so much was because he came in as a nobody. But now that he had put so much weight, they will do everything to frustrate him. You understand? So I think right now, the person of Okonkwo is kind of frustrated and is looking for a better place to stay. If I'm not in the executive of Labour Party and everything is being taken up against me, then I need to look for a far better place. But the truth is that APC is already jam-packed. No matter how good you are, you will not be welcome.
Let me quickly interject and beg to differ
Okay.
in this one. When you say Obi cannot, with so much emphasis,
Yeah.
I believe
why.
strongly that with the right attitude from Nigerians, I cannot say nothing is sacrosanct in this world, though. With the right attitude, Nigerians are not hungry yet. There's this level of hunger that will push you to self-realization that actually democracy is for the people, by the people. Nigerians have not gotten to that hunger level yet. When they do, the next election, whether the instrumentation of the authorities are with the present government, if they believe the change lies with Peter Obi, they will get it. Now, look at what happened with Fubara. A case study is Fubara weekday situation in Rivers. A case study is Edo, that's Obaseki and Oshomole, where it looked as if the Godfather have come to say the people have no say. But look at what happened in Fubara's case. The people rose, and as they rose, things changed. The youth were tired. If Nigerians are really tired of the status quo, they want a real change, and they believe in Peter Obi, anything can happen. So I can never rule out Peter Obi not being the president. If Nigerians are tired of the hunger, they know what to do.
What you're saying is absolutely true, but we are looking at an ideal situation in Nigerian politics. When it happened in South Africa, they walked in, they do their voting, and they walk away. Nigeria is different. Nigeria, as far as Nigeria is concerned, politics in Nigeria is if it was going to be something that it will be counted and then they write it down, somehow we will pull through. But imagine, just take this scenario. A man was outside the house, and both of you were struggling to enter the house, and by any means by any means he decided to use, he was able to push you aside and enter the house. Now that he's in the house, you're now coming again to contest to drag him out of, because number one, what will happen first will be to drag him out of the house before you enter. Peter Obi is the kind of person that would do anything to or would get that presidential position, is a rugged being who is ready to carry whatever thing they want to carry, he will carry it with them. But Peter Obi is a quiet guy and all of that, may not be able to do a lot in that area. Don't forget that this guy, Tinubu, is an experienced politician. Don't forget that. Peter Obi is a experienced, ideal politician, a typical politician, a typical global politician. This guy is a Nigerian politician who understands what to do when it seems the people are taking it away from you and power is still in his hands. You know, power is power. No matter what democracy is saying, power is power. If he was outside, you can handle it. But now that he's inside, with all the power, he's going to be the one to appoint the next, how do they call it, INEC chairman. He's going to be the one to make several appointments. So then, what are we saying?
All right, we could go on and on. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet it up.
Global happenings today. We communicate.